Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We're doing a life update because we need to talk, girl. We haven't spoken in a long while, and from you see me sitting down, we're going to yap. I'm using the mic. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's recording because Raven is sleeping. So let's get right into it. First off, we want to give God all the glory for taking us into 2025 because 2024 was a roller coaster. How did we manage to go through 2024? The grace of God, girl. And the grace of God carry with you. Because what? If you're new here, my name is Nita and I'm a stay-at-home single mom of two. I became a single mom on the 29th of December 2023. So the 29th of December 2024 made it 1 year. And let me tell you, if I did that, if I survive 365 days, I can do anything. You can do anything. We can do anything, right? Hence the reason why I'm doing this video, because I'm giving you an update as to from where we were to where we are currently. Why did we move? There comes a time in your life where you have to decide on what you want and where you're going to go and who's going to come with you, right? So you have to decide, okay, if I want this and this person is not going the direction as to where I'm going, what is my choice? Am I going to sit here and just lose out on all the dreams that I have for myself? Or I'm going to pick myself up and go? And that was my choice. I know that there was something more out there. There is something more out there for me than what I was actually fighting for. So that was my decision to leave, right? It was a scary move, leaving with two kids and no savings and no job. But one thing about me, I am going to take a risk. And I know in my mind that it will work out. It's going to be hard. It might be challenging, but I'm going to try. And I know once I try, God will do the rest. All God wants us to say we do is to try, and He will make a way. Trust and believe me. I was doing content creation at the time, but I was not making a bunch of money. But I knew there was a possibility for me to make money. So I kind of was banking on the whole content creation, hoping that I could get deeper into it and create a more stable form of income. It was challenging to do content creation the way I wanted to, because I was not able to show up the way I really wanted to connect as much as y'all might connect with me the way I want to connect and where I want to show up. I wasn't able to because I was an emotional wreck. Remember, I would come on here and be talking and crying, breaking down. I'd look a total mess. I don't have interest to bathe. I don't have interest to eat. I lost 20 pounds. I lost over 20 pounds. At one point, I was afraid to look at myself in my videos because I was so slim. There were days I was not eating. Up to 3 to 4 or 5 days, I would be in this house and the place would be so dark. Now I'm looking back and thinking about it. I was like, oh my God. And sometimes you're going through those moments and you don't even know it yourself. And then there's nobody actually around you to see how you are, to say, hey, something is wrong. You got to tap out of it. And that's why I have to say, and I have to always give thanks to God, because I know He never left my side. He never left my side throughout this house. I constantly pray. There were days that I would just go on my bending knees and say, God, I'm empty. At one point, I started thinking about unaliving myself. It was just one day, a few seconds, I thought about it because there was so much going on. Financial situation. I was so tired. I was thinking about the fact that I'm going to be 37. I don't have anything going on for myself. And I'm like here trying to start over. I cannot make... There are things that I want to do that I can't do because my kids are here, and it's so hard for me because I don't have anybody to stay with my kids. Take them to daycare. I don't have money to take them to the daycare. Those things, it puts the pressure on you, and then the dads are not there. The dads are not there to say, okay, they're going to take the pressure off you so you can get some time off. So that was a whole lot for me. But all in all, I'm grateful for the people that were in my corner. I don't come on here and I beg. Yeah, right. I don't come on here when I speak because I want to put stuff out there so someone that's watching can understand that, okay, I'm not alone in this situation and there's hope. She's giving me hope. I have stuff written down here because I don't want to lose track, because I'm a chatter. I will chat non-stop, girl. If you've been here before, you'd have heard me talk about my ebook, talk about my ebook that I started. That's called Single Mom's Journey. That was what, helped me to regain my strength, regain my confidence, started working on me, doing the inner work to get me in the right frame of mind to be able to stand firm on my feet, to take care of my kids, because the focus wasn't really to take care of my kids. I started pouring to my kids more, and the more they smile, the more they're happier around me. It started pushing me to taking care of myself, because seeing them happy just brings me some peace, some calmness, some joy. So that was one of my focus that helped me to get to, the starting line, to start pushing to work on myself a whole lot more. At one point, I got a comment from a supporter here asking me about how do I feel being in the same space with my child's father, knowing that we were once intimate. Child, I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I felt something in the beginning, in the first part, because at that point I was still hurting. And it's okay, because of course that was my man. That was my man. So I'm going to feel some type of way. But when I realized that, I was like, there is no way I can continue like this, because if I continue, how am I going to get better? What's the sense? What's the sense? You get up and leave, and then here you are trying to go back. There's no way. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the situation is going to change? No, and it might get even worse. So what do? I cut myself off. You have to set boundaries. You have to cut communication, cut things that would, direct you to start thinking about the person and have thoughts of the person. Start focusing on yourself more, because when you keep focusing on the relationship, thinking about the relationship, communicating with the person on a certain level, there's no letting go, there's no moving on. You communicate only as it relates to the child. All other communications are cut off completely. And the more you do it, the more you start focusing on you, the more the attention is directed to you. So when the person comes around you, there is nothing. There is nothing. I'm able to co-parent with both of my kids' father in the same space. I can walk naked in front of them and I don't feel anything. I'm telling you, there is nothing. And I'm so happy. Like, I'm talking about it and I feel so good about myself. I feel so proud that I was able to, overcome that, and I was able to discover this part of myself, because it has been a long battle, especially when you've been through a certain situation. It's hard for you to actually be in the presence of men and feel confident enough to know that as much as they're sexualizing you, you don't feel compelled to give in. You don't feel compelled to want to flaunt your body, or feel as if you have to lay down with a man to feel beautiful or feel accepted or feel loved. That's where I'm at. And I'm confident enough to believe that, okay, they're my baby daddies. I don't have to sleep with you to get child support. If you feel as if I have to sleep with you to get child support, then you're going to stay with your money. Right? That's not the case, but that I'm just saying, just for example, because some men are like that, like you have to mess with them, otherwise they're going to withhold certain things from you. That's not my case, but just saying. In terms of my mindset, where I'm at now, first you would see that I was not even able to produce content the way that I really and truly want to. At one point, I wanted to quit TikTok. I wanted to quit YouTube. I was not showing up here. I would show up with my hair being a mess. I would show up with tears in my eyes. I would show up just cursing about what the man not doing and who's not doing this, like, and it was okay. I tell myself, like, it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to vent. And if you're going through anything, whether it be a family member, relationship, jobs, anything that you're hurting about, and you feel as if you just want to wake up tomorrow morning and forget about it, because if you forget about it for a split second, and the moment you buck up in it again, trust me, girl, it'll go tumble you down. So my encouragement to you is, whatever it is that you're going through at the moment, go through it. Because you see, once you get through it, once you get to that other side and you've developed that confidence, you've developed that strength, there's nothing anybody can do to pull you back to that space. I'm telling you, you have to put out that effort to work on your strength and build your strength, and tell yourself, say, I am going to go through this. I am going to go through it, but you are going to go through it with who? With God. And you're going to go through it with who? With what? With prayer. You cannot leave. Me say, me and God stand up firm in that apartment here. Me say, sometimes you hear me in your talk and Robin would say, Mommy, who you talking to? And me and God out here have conversation. because I'm telling God, I said, listen, I will not fail. And I know you're not going to fail me. And when I'm tired, I am not afraid to say, God, I am tired. I said, God, I am empty. I said, God, me not have nothing more if you give me, not have no further for go. Me want you to stand up in the midst. And by the time when I said that, I'm just sit on my bed, I feel light like a feather. Waking up in the morning, everything is fixed. You have to involve God in your life and every single thing that you are doing. And don't be afraid to take your step back. Step back if you feel like you're tired. Step back, girl. Trust me, you're not getting no points for your card to go up at heaven if you kill up yourself and overwork yourself and overwhelm. You try to prove the point. You not have to do it. Trust me, you not have to do it. Show up for you, not for those people. I will make reference to a young lady that sent me a message last night, and she sent it to me to my DM on Instagram, and she said she asked for help in April for me to help her with her YouTube. She sent me a DM and I said I will talk soon. April, I moved in my apartment in March, and April I was going through it. Let me tell you, because you just moved, now you're here like, oh my God, I really did this. What now? What next? How am I going to survive? How am I going to you help my kids? Robin was not in school. Robin was out of school for 4 months. Girl, if you're watching this, may the grace of God be with you. Because let me tell you, so one thing in life, you don't chase to win with money. Because you see, when you win money, and you win with fame, and you win with vanity, all of that fade away. And when it fade away, you're mad out. But you see, when you win with your mindset and your intelligence and your confidence, when you have nothing, you have your mindset. Because you see some people out there, you see them have money, them stress out because they're not happy, they're not content. They're not content. Their mindset is very poor, their mindset is very weak. So you have to focus by yourself. And that's why I allowed my channel to stay. That's why I allowed my TikTok to be how it is. If I feel like I don't want to post for 2 weeks, I don't post, because I say I'm not chasing popularity. I'm doing this for a purpose, for me and my girls, and for you that are part of my community, that wants to be motivated, that wants to be a part of my journey, that wants to take something out of my book. That is why I'm here. So I could post things to go viral. I could post things to gain 1,000,000 views, but no, I don't want those things. I want to ensure that I'm in the right frame of mind to produce my content and be happy and be comfortable. If I talk about something that's bothering me, I talk about it, but I don't want to come on here and be in that, like style all the time. I'm not that type of person. I'm not the negative person. If you're around me, you know that I'm all about solution. I'm all about solution. What's the problem? Okay, let's come up with a solution. And if you now come with a solution, I'm gone. That's me. So when she mentioned that, she asked me for help. I'm gonna help her, and I'm not helping our single moms. Girl, me the out here try to look help myself. Me can't even talk on the phone without me crying. Me have to hide in a closet from Robin and I cry down the whole place. Me can't even find money to put food on the table and pay me rent. You come tell me about to help you with YouTube. Listen to me, and this is what I spoke about in my ebook. We have to know when to say no. When you're on a journey and you're trying to discover yourself, don't overextend yourself. Know when to say no. Know your boundaries, because you're going to overextend yourself. You're going to overwork yourself. And who is going to become overwhelmed? You are. You are going to become overwhelmed. So don't try to do the good for people just because you want good name and kill up yourself and you're dead behind closed door. No. Say no, you don't have the time right now. You cannot do this right now. Take care of yourself, because no matter how you be kind to somebody today, tomorrow they might come chastise you. You could have given them the world today. Tomorrow, they might come right back, come chastise you. So don't try to overextend yourself. She said that she gained 10,000 followers and she gained much money. And I'm like, you're not happy. Because if you've gained all of this from June, last year, June, and we're now in January, and you're going to come now to message me this, you're not happy, you're not content. I'm happier than you. I'm without the 10K followers, and you feel as if that you are better off than me. You're not better off than me, because my mindset is totally different. You have the 10,000 and you act like you have two, and me have two and me act like I have millions. There's a difference. And while we're on that topic, let's talk about content creation. So it's so funny that I got that message like an hour after I made a video on TikTok talking to my moms about content creation, because I said something the other day to say, if you are going to be anything in 2025, it should not be broke. And that message is as a result of how broke I was in 2024. Broke. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be this broke in 2025. So my focus for 2025 is to get money. I healed myself enough in 2024. I've cried, I've stressed, I've suffered enough in 2024. No more of that suffering in 2025. The focus now is to get money. And if you're going through anything, I implore you, if you're hurt, if you're broken, make sure you focus on building yourself. Because if you get an opportunity tomorrow morning and you're stressed, you're depressed, that opportunity might slip through your fingers because you're not in the right frame of mind to handle it, to handle what God has presented to you. But you see, when you've worked on your mindset, you've worked on being your energy, you worked on your confidence, and then any opportunity come, listen to me, man, I done it done right there. So you mash up that because you just say, for instance, when you normally go to work and you're stressed over your man and you're going to work, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you don't want to go to work because you're stressed. Your mind is not at ease. Your mind is not at ease, so you can't go work. And at the good job you have, you can't go because your mind messed up. So imagine if your mind, you have control over your mind, and an opportunity comes in front of you. I done it done right. That's all. So now that I'm in a better space, I'm better able to communicate to you. So I've helped quite a few, like a few of the moms that would message me and said, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? They're following me and they've started their own channels. But to overextend myself where I can do it for a lot of people, where there are days when I myself can't even produce content or can't even talk on the phone, or I'm so angry that I don't even want to take care of my kids, not let alone to be helping someone to build a YouTube channel. That the best is not going to come out of me, and I'm not going to be doing it just to be like. So now I'm in a better space. I can talk, I can help you out. So I have a series that I started on TikTok because I want to see more mom content creators in the Jamaican space. Like there's not much options, and I would love to see and collaborate with a few more mom content creators. So I'm imploring you to start your content creation. If you have any questions, my TikTok is in the bio, my Instagram is in the bio, and my email is also there. So that's as it relates to content creation. I am also more consistent now as it relates to producing my content on TikTok, and I'm also focused on producing more content for you guys here, as well as on my Instagram. I think I'm almost at 5,000. That was my goal for January, to hit 5,000 followers on Instagram, and we are almost there. And that's one thing that I'm focused on, is to be more intentional about my goals for 2025. Not just show up, but ensure that I produced valuable content. Valuable content meaning I know my purpose, I know why I'm producing my content and who I'm producing my content for. And the persons that are following me are actually the people that I want to follow and want to engage with my content. So I'm looking in my book because there's so much that I have written down, because as you know, I'm a love chat. So where are we with the ebook? We're not yet done with the ebook because my laptop, the charger is broken, so I have to wait to get the charger. It's on the way to the shipping company, so when we get that, then we will pick it up. But I also have an announcement to make because we are monetized. We're finally monetized, girl. We're finally monetized. I got this pin maybe like maybe like 2 weeks ago. I got this pin. I didn't put it in because, again, my laptop is not working, but we have it here. We're not stressed about it because there were years when we were worried and stressed about getting this in our hand. How can we get to the monetization requirements to be able to get it? So now that we have it, we're not stressed about it. We're just going to put it in when it is the right time, right? So we've got this, and I got something that I've always wanted. Let me tell you, see, in life, we have to be patient and we have to keep praying. You see, prayer and patience, because no matter how you pray, no, you can pray and sit down there and I kill up yourself and I feel like, say, okay, you know what, wait for God to do things for you. You feel like, say, things will happen for you before the right time and before God say when. But when you pray and you have faith and believe that it is going to work out, what you think is going to happen, let me tell you, it will work out. So I've got my camera. Y'all heard me saying that I wanted a camera so bad. I wanted a vlog camera so bad, girl. And The way that I got this camera, every time I think about it, I smile. The way that I got this camera was not even the way that I expected to get this camera. So we've got a G7X. Canon G7X, yeah. I wanted a Sony, but this is a Canon G7X. Like, listen, I have to just figure out how to work it and all of that. So it has the yeah, it has the flip side. Listen to me, it has the flip side. So we're gonna be doing more vlogs, but I need to get the what's it called, the memory card to go in it. So it's also on its way with the charger for the laptop. So we're going to be doing more vlogs, and we're also going to be creating a YouTube channel for Robsy. She's going to have her own YouTube channel as well. But let me tell you, timing is everything. Timing is everything. So we got this is the, what you call it, the tripod for it to go on, so we can hold it and do our vlogs. And I also got a drone. I don't know how to use a drone, but I also got a drone. This was a gift for me for my content for 2025 from one of my close friends, and I'm like so grateful, so grateful. Why the table feel like semi have earthquake? It was not an earthquake, girl. It was not an earthquake. Oh my god. So anyways, it's the next day, as you can see, because I'm totally changed. But we need to wrap this up. What I was going to get into was my vision board for 2025. This is my vision board for 2025. This was for 2024. You can see the sadness. Oh my god. One of my biggest goals for 2024 was for Robsy to see her dad. She last saw him when she was a year and 5 months, and she got to see me in 2024. I didn't know it was going to happen, but that was a big desire of mine. That was a big wish. I prayed so hard for it to come through, and it came through. And she also got to spend her 7th birthday with him, so that's great. Big win for 2024. We got monetized. That was a goal of mine as well. We got monetized in October, I think. Yes. And my camera was also one of the big things that I wanted, because, you know, as I said, I always say that I'm big on YouTube. I want my YouTube to be like my baby, like my heart. I love YouTube so much. Started here, and if I should stop anywhere, I will always continue on YouTube. We moved apartment. It was never in my intention to ever be in a different space in 2024, because all in all, as much as you know you don't want to be here, you're always going to be hoping for the best for your relationship. But that it was a desire of mine to be in a space where I was happy. I wanted to be happy. I was tired of just being sad and depressed and crying at nights, wishing that, you know, the person could actually see and know that you're hurting, or them know say you're hurt but actually care and try to make a difference. I didn't want to do that anymore, so I created my vision board, and God, things changed on the 29th of December 2023. So here we are now. This is life. This is us living in 2025. I want to live. I want to be happy, but most importantly, I want to take care of myself. I want to eat healthy. I want to drink healthy. I want to exercise. I want to look good. I want to do my hair. I want to do my nails, because I have not done a lot of that in 2024 and years before that. You know, if you can tell, you can look and say, oh, but just always look, you know, not well put together. And I'm the type of person that I would always spend money on myself, get my nails done when I was working, get my nails done every 2 weeks. I'm at the hair salon. I had my car, you know. I want to get back into that place where I'm happy. I have not to say that I'm not happy with the material things, but you know, you just want to feel comfortable, especially now that I have my kids. I want to be able to go places. I want to be able to spend money on the things that I need to do, especially like to take care of ourselves, to buy the food that we need to eat. Now that I'm 38, I want to take care of myself more as it relates to being healthy, eating healthy. Because you know, the more we age, and the more we body age, girl, Lord Jesus, Raven come. But yes, want to go to the doctor, go to the gynecologist, get my checkup, go to the dentist, things like those I want to do in 2025. Live and live good, so you can see the life in this vision board. Question: are we dating? Are we single? Am I in a relationship? No. Am I dating? In my mind. Does the person I'm dating know in my mind know that I'm dating them in my mind? No.
Don't talk about that no more.
and that's where it's going to stay. No, we're not in a relationship, and we have no desire of being in a relationship right now, because one thing about me, I like to have myself together. So you see, when a man come, a man should be a bonus. He should not be the reason why I'm being upkept. It's not supposed to be the reason why I rent a PA, why I'm here. Like, that's fine, you know. If you have one man where you know say, alright, he's the type of person that he's going to provide, and in your mind, and he might give you the things them, and you have enough to secure, fine. But I'm the type of person that I love to take care of myself and do stuff for myself. Why are you gonna come here to turn over the stuff? Right? So I want to get myself in a space where I'm actually like 80% there, and when the man come add in like 20. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My kids are about to drive me crazy. So we will see you in the next one. Until next time, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
Bye.
I love when I'm bad.